Pewdiepie, kill this shit.
What is up, YouTube? It is showtime and I am back with another video. Now, first things first is we have finally hit 200 subs. I have made this channel less than a month ago, maybe a little bit over a month ago, and we're already at 200 subs, around 10,000 channel views. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. First thing, shout out to Noti Gang. Noti Gang has been showing mad love to the kid. Your boy, I'm telling you, Noti Gang is where it's at. Join the wave, bro. Just click that little bell right beside the subscribe button. You have to join Noti Gang. There's just mad love, mad positivity. I'm not taking none of the negative bullshit. All that shit's getting deleted. Forget all that, like forget all of that. Noti Gang for life. Get with the program, y'all. But for today's video, I am coming at with you guys how to set big body screens in NBA 2K21. Now, this is a reoccurring problem for a lot of centers. This was a problem for me at one point in the game. My screens were like paper. Like if I had a piece of paper and I could just wave it around, like this shit was like paper, paper. I couldn't hit nobody with a screen. My guard could never get open. There's a lot of centers who face this problem, faced and still do to this day face this problem. So I'm to the rescue. It's your boy. I'm to the rescue. I'm telling you guys, I got you. I'm looking out for my centers. These guards really be cooking up. They get mad love. Centers do not get love, so I'm putting on for my centers. Like, centers, please stand up, like right now. Let's get a round of applause to the real centers out there. I call myself the Hulk. Like, I'm really a superhero. I got some gameplay going on right now. You guys can see I really do it all. Rebounds, big body screen, whatever it is. I'm with all of that. I'm like that, you know. No cocky shit. I meant that in the nicest, most humblest way possible. But let's just get on to today's video on how we can start getting you to set big body screens for your guards. Now, being a center and setting screens can be fairly simple. You hold on to circle and they hit. Wrong. That is not how that shit works. You've got to angle your screens. You've got to adjust your screens to help your guards get open. Now, when you're setting a screen, there are two forms of screens. Well, screens that I say, like I break them down into two. There's a high screen, and then you got a low to mid screen. Now, the problem with a lot of the centers is they have a hard time keeping up with their guard and trying to set them good screens. So my advice to you centers is not to be playing catch up with your guard, but to learn the way your guard moves. And once you've kind of adjusted to the way your guard moves, you've got to angle them at either a high screen or a low screen. The most common screen would be a high screen. What I'll do is leave some clips of what a high screen looks like. A high screen is actually where you've just seen one right there in the gameplay. A high screen is where you're setting the screen high. You are almost directly setting the screen right in front of the ball handler. Usually, or good defenders play tight defense. They're trying to be up close to their guard. And if you're a center with Brick Wall Hall of Fame, if you are a center with Brick Wall Hall of Fame and you're sitting in front of your guard with your hands on your nuts, pause, you are going to hit them with your screen every single time. So that is my advice to you on a high screen. You need to be using a high screen when you're playing in the comp stage, the regular stage, or you're just playing a great defender. When your guard is getting boxed in, you have to set good screens for your guard. Now, for a low screen, sometimes the defender can be dumb and they can be playing low. Now, usually in this case, your guard would pop, meaning they would shoot the ball because nobody's playing defense on them. But sometimes your guard will struggle and need a fade, meaning the perimeter's locked, they're not going to get a shot on the three, and they're looking for a mid-range shot and they're boxed. So when that happens, you almost have to follow the guard. You have to set a lower screen. This rarely happens, so I'm not even going to get into too much detail about a low screen. It's kind of retarded to call it a low screen, but yeah, it's a low screen. I wouldn't even get into too much depth because if you're setting low screens, then your guard is shit. But basically, centers, you guys need to be setting high screens at the most. If you find yourself having to set a low screen, you're weird. And your guard's weird too. So just set high screens, because people want to play defense as tight as possible on the ball handler. And that is all for today's video, guys. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Big 200 subs. We are on the road to 300, but the big road is to 1,000. Please like the video if you like the video. If you like my content, subscribe. If you feel like, oh, gotta join Noti Gang, press that notification button. And if you feel like there's a center who cannot set big bodies and the screens are like paper and they're thin and your center can't get you open, share the video. All you have to do is send it to them. Tell a friend, make a friend subscribe, make a friend join what I'm doing, make them learn. I'm putting on for centers and you guards. If you guys look at some of my videos, you guys will see I have some videos for guards up. Once again, I want to thank you guys for the view, the watch. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.